Hello there everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mania Legends. So today we have a little scrumptious little boy to hatch, so we might as well do it right now. But I really love the Dice Dragon's egg design. It's really pretty. It's like those old toys that you could buy, like the old Easter eggs that were clear. So he looks really pretty, and yeah, he just is. The Dice Dragon likes to get its own way and often settles disagreements via a roll of the dice. Unfortunately, the other dragons haven't yet learned that it always knows the outcome of the roll in advance. Well, that would really work in its favour if you think about it. But there we go. We have our little Alex right here. And he actually looks really nice in this light habitat. It really goes well with his colours. But he's obviously going to be really slow, but I know some people really don't like the Dice Dragon's design, but I personally actually really do like it. It's just it's just like he's all these colors, like a different palette, like a color palette if you want to say. I don't know what I'm saying, but I just really like it. He kind of looks really sleek and plasticky, so it's really cute. But yeah, that is pretty much a Dice Dragon. He did take a lot for us to get in the end. But on top of that, obviously we still have our Castle Dragon that is in the hatchery, and we still have to wait another 7 hours. But there is a new dragon available, and it is available in the Duke's pack. And this is actually the Sentinel Dragon plus a Shadow Habitat, and it's actually apparently £30. That's quite a lot. So, I mean, it's up to you guys whether you want to purchase this guy, but this is another dragon coinciding with the sort of pixelated look of, like, the Verdant dragon, the Rock Snake, that sort of thing. So, is this really the end of those kinds of dragons or not? Or is this going to be a Dragon of the Week or an event dragon at some point? We'll have to see, but yeah, that is pretty much the new dragon. If you want to see him, there you are, and I'm sure he'll be on Mogba.me or whatever else soon enough. And so there's another 2 days to breed that guy, so get him while you guys can. But yeah, so many new dragons and new events and stuff. I was adamant that the Forgotten Castle event wouldn't be the end of the new dragons, and hey, what do you know? Turns out it wasn't. So we'll have to see. Are there going to be any more in the future? I mean, that'd be interesting to find out, but obviously we don't know yet. But for now, I'm just going to put some spring cherries into here. And I have a lot of gold left over because of the Forgotten Castle event. I've really been able to spend it all too much. And what is going on in the dungeon today, apparently. Something going on in the dungeon shop? No, it's doing this thing again where it says promotion ends in and there's literally nothing on sale. Unless I'm going crazy. I don't know. But we could win the robot dragon today if we do the dungeon, so it might actually be worth our time, us doing these fights for a change. So that is exactly what we are going to do for now. But anyway, if you didn't see, well, you must have known, but I did finish off the whole of the Forgotten Castle event. So again, to those of you that said that the event was impossible, it's not. It just isn't. So there's no reason to assume that any of Gameloft's events are impossible, and I even missed out on 2 entire days worth of doing the event. Like, if I'd have been at home for that whole time and not been working for like 80% of those days, maybe I would have done it or finished it on like day 3. Who knows? But I had to go through the whole of level 5. So every single chest I had to open up. And yet people say, oh, you'll only win the event if you get the key on the first chest you open of every level. That's not the case either. So I just wanted to go over that again and maybe put it in perspective for you guys. I was only up until, 2 AM last night doing the event. I was just really tired because I then woke up at, 7? But that's just because I'm an idiot and I forget to turn my alarms off. But that's why I was tired this morning. So you didn't have to stay up all night doing them either. So, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna stop on that little rant. It's like last time it was like 27 minutes worth of ranting about it, but I hope it kind of does put it more in perspective for you guys. It is possible to do these events if you at least dedicate a little bit of time to them. But I was so happy that we got the Castle Dragon. Like, it was literally the last 3 hours of the event where we got that Castle Dragon. I was, like, if I hadn't have gotten enough dice out of that item pool, I probably would have been screwed for getting it. It was extremely close, and that's the best thing about it. Because now I actually feel like I've achieved something. I've actually finished that event off. I don't know how many people actually finished it in the end. I don't know. I don't really mind too much, to be honest. All that should matter to you is how well you did in the event, or how much you think you tried in the event. Because I'm pretty sure that most of you that only got to level 3 were not playing the game as frequently as you could have been. Obviously, maybe your life got in the way, but I think you get what I'm saying. But for now, let us focus on doing these dungeon fights. I mean, I know the chances of us getting the robot dragon are pretty low still, but I still want it. I'm still gonna try for it. There's no reason not to. Are you gonna kill him? Goodbye, Emperor. But earlier I did actually record some Pokemon, and it's actually me going through Pokemon Platinum with Bidoofs only on my team. I've actually got the first 2 parts all fully processed and ready to upload. I'm just trying to still decide whether I actually want to upload it or not. Like, how many people would actually want to see Pokemon? How many people would actually want to see a Pokemon Platinum run with just Bidoofs? I mean, I wouldn't want to just play through Pokemon regularly. I've done that enough times to count on all of my hands and feet like 20 times. So, but I mean, this Dragon Mania is similar to Pokemon in its mechanics and just the way that it runs in general, so maybe it would be the kind of thing that you guys are into. I don't know. I know that once, I actually forgot to mention this, but I was given a beta key for a Pokemon clone. I don't remember the name of it, but I was given a key for it, a beta access key by the developers to actually play. I don't think I ever got around to playing it, actually. Oh god. I feel awful now. I don't think I've responded to the person that sent me that key. That's horrible. Oops. I think I got that key sent like 3 months ago now. Oof. You see, this is what I always do. I'll like hear a message pop up, I'll look at it for 10 seconds, close it, and then never actually think about it again until like 6 months later, and I'm like, oh golly gosh, that's right, I never responded to you, did I? Yeah, that is pretty bad. I really shouldn't do that, because then things like this happen. So I legitimately had no idea. Oh, I feel terrible now. Like, they went out of their way to send me a free beta key to play their game in early access. I think the game is still in early access, now that I think about it. I just ignored them by accident. Good job, me. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to check through that after I finish this. This right here is what you'd call an idiot. That's me. Well, at least I thought about it now instead of later. It's just other things happen and I just get sidetracked and I just don't notice. You know? It's not like I'm trying to maliciously do it. No, oh well. Like I said, if you guys like Pokemon, feel free to tell me. I've played Pokemon for a lot longer than this game, so I guess you could say that I do technically enjoy those games more than this one. There's still nothing wrong with Dragon Mania, I'm just saying. I have every DS game, every Pokemon Ranger, every Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, every GameCube game apart from Pokemon Box. So I've got quite a lot. And I've been to the Pokemon Center in Japan, actually. That's probably another thing that would probably make me think that I've been playing Pokemon a little bit longer than this game. The Pokemon Center in Tokyo was amazing, but it was a long time ago that I went there. How old was I? 7? 6? Something like that. I'm sure it's very different these days. Imagine if there was a Dragon Mania Legends shop where it had like little plushies of every single dragon. Because obviously I know that Gameloft have the Dragon Mania Legends shirts that they brought out quite a while ago. Where you could get like the Pixie Dragon shirt and stuff like that. But imagine like little Emperor Dragon plushies and that. Oh my god, I would so buy my Comet, Autumn and Clay Dragon plushies and I would just keep them like on my desk. Oh, that'd be so cute. I need to make that happen. I would love that. I would buy the crap out of that stuff. I don't know about you guys. This game does have the graphics to pull that off though, just like... It has the graphics to kind of make you think that they'd be able to set up like a little shop. I mean, I know that Dragon Mania is like one of the top played games on the Windows 10 store. But, I mean, I guess it'd depend on how many people would actually want to buy stuff. I'd imagine quite a lot. Unless that's just me. I don't know. I mean, the people that do spend quite a lot of money on this game, I imagine that they'd probably enjoy, like, a Dragon Mania shop that isn't just t-shirts. I feel like I'm obligated to buy a t-shirt as well. I don't know why, I just feel like I really am. But we have finally finished this dungeon. I always pick the middle chest. It's just how I've always run, and it doesn't matter anyway because we wouldn't have gotten the robot dragon. And I know that Simon told me to use the dungeon token multiplier to increase the amount of dungeon points that we get for 2 days, but the thing is, I don't even have the gems to do that at the moment. I know it'd be interesting to get so many dungeon token pieces so quickly, but... maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should keep it as a long-term goal. Another thing to keep me coming back and playing this game. But like, look at this Rock Snake Dragon. Look at that. And tell me that it is not like the brother of this thing. Just tell me. It certainly does look like it. But this Sentinel Dragon honestly terrifies the crap out of me. That looks like some old school, like, space fighting adventure game. Like, that's scary. It's like, look at that, and then look at little Ator down here. He's like bright and colourful and orange and cheerful, and then... yeah, it's kind of very different at the end of the day. And what else can we do? Oh god, there are a lot of dragons to do if we wanted to get a puzzle piece today. I don't know, let's have a look at how easy these fights will be for us to complete, if they're easy enough. Yeah, let's try out getting the puzzle piece for now. And then that is where I'm going to call it quits for today. But again, would you be interested in seeing me play more Pokemon? Because I have done Mystery Dungeon on the channel before, not sure if any of you know. Also done Pokemon X and Y. Also done random videos at the same time. Wait, which one am I going for? The Light Dragon. Okay. So yeah, it's not like Pokemon would be a foreign concept to me at all. There you go, that thing is dead. And we can one-shot you as well. That's nice. We one-shot everything. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. We certainly do still have the portal gems to do this. And I still haven't accepted any portal gems from friends in months. Oh god, this fight looks tough. Well, we're gonna have to hire someone. Let us hire a pixel dragon just for the sake of it. And the last time I did this, it thought that I hadn't hired any dragons, and so it just said I'd failed the fight. I don't know what all that was about, but I definitely had. But at least it's working properly this time. The other thing is, when hiring dragons, I get scared that the game is going to crash on me, because it always used to. I guess we'll just have to hope and pray that we get a little bit lucky here. And okay, we do have slow burn, even though I didn't even get a big hit on that. But there we go, we got our slow burn off. Now we can claim puzzle pieces, or our little trophies for our puzzle piece, at least. But I just want to show you guys, I am actually still trying with certain parts of this game. I haven't just fully given up. Yesterday I even did all of the blue map fights that I could find. Yeah, amazing, right? That's not like me. Oh. And our second war dragon to defeat is just up here as well. Boop! But how many of you actually finished off the Forgotten Castle event? Because it seemed like everyone was just complaining about it, but how many of you actually finished it? Because I have already heard a few people that said they at least got the Castle Dragon. They might not have gotten the Dice Dragon, because getting the Dice Dragon was a pain in the neck. But I just got lucky that I'd already gotten a few Puzzle Dragon pieces in the past. And oh my god, I should have brought our Comet Dragon with us. There he is. No! Oh, I always get so confused when I'm selecting dragons, because they always move around. There we go. We can't quite one-shot this Yeti, but we can two-shot it. Luckily. That deals a lot of damage. There we go. And then let's take it on again. This is the right one that we're supposed to be defeating, right? Right? But those other two videos today, they've taken 50 minutes to render. So I have just been waiting for those two to finish, because when it's rendering I can't play anything, I can't record anything, I literally can't really touch my computer, otherwise everything just explodes and like ends in a fiery pit of flames and death. So this is like the first thing I've been able to redo while coming back. There we go. And unfortunately we did get a piece towards 3 arena gems. I mean, arena gems are still pretty damn good, I am not gonna lie about that. Speaking of which, another thing that I forgot about was I wasn't allowed to purchase any gems or any dice towards the end of the Forgotten Castle event, so I was like, oh my god, if I get close I am not going to be able to purchase anything. So what I ended up doing is I used every single arena gem that I had, and I got up to 20 wins in the arena yesterday, which meant that I got 3 Dragon Fury Essence pots, which meant I could do the final fight that I still had to get through on the Forgotten Castle event. You see, it's stuff like that that make it so that the Forgotten Castle event seems a lot less impossible at the end of the day. Like, I needed exactly 3 Dragon Fury Essence pots. Obviously, if you have the Dragon Fury Essence, let's just call it, like, I don't know, it's not even a glitch or a hack or anything, but the people that could purchase the Dragon Fury Essence bar for free at the end of their turns when the game first came out. But I need Dragon Fury Essence, and that is the way that I finished off the final fights for my castle dragon, essentially. It's just, in future with events, instead of calling out that they're impossible, that there's no way to do them, seriously, just message me or anybody else on the channel and I'm sure we'll be able to help you out. And I'm sure that it probably won't be too long until the next event is out, so just keep that in mind for future reference. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. We will be back next time with our castle dragon, and I will be on the lookout for more special or new dragons that haven't yet been announced but are right in the game already. So, without further ado, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys then.